Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and I'm doing something different. I'm bringing back those versus videos. I've done a few in the past, but I want to focus on some classic rock. I know a lot of times when I do like anniversary reviews, they're albums like from like 1971 on. And in these next couple of videos, I want to be doing things like albums from like 1965 or 1966 up to 71 and maybe beyond 71. So basically, I want to be doing some classic rock. So I chose two of the greats, track-by-track comparison of Led Zeppelin I versus Led Zeppelin II. So let me just jump right into it. So the first song on Led Zeppelin I, Good Times, Bad Times, really great, kind of hard rocker. Okay, and it's really some great riffs. Got some Jimmy Page, some cool drumming by John Bonham. Really catchy chorus, very memorable song. So I like this one a lot, and that is up against Whole Lotta Love, another hard rocker, but probably also can be argued as being one of like the first heavy metal songs. Just the way they play that riff, and you know, Jimmy Page does that like a descending riff after the chorus, you know, whole lot of love, like that. Really great. This one also has like a short drum solo in the middle of the song, has these like psychedelic sound effects. So this is kind of like one of those like longer songs where it has different parts, it kind of builds, and there's like lots of different things. Then there's like a short like guitar solo. I think this is the better song. So my first point is going to Whole Lotta Love. Next is Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You from Led Zeppelin I. This is one of the greatest like acoustic intros in rock history. Just so melodic, just really great intro. He also uses the lyric, I've got to ramble, which is kind of funny because there's another song called Ramble On, and I mean, what does the word ramble mean? Is that even a word? But I'll look it up in the dictionary in a minute. But anyway, pretty much one of the first power ballads, kind of has like a heavy part in the middle, and just a really great one. Going up against What Is and What Should Never Be, another really great one, has slow intro. Kind of gets like heavier as it moves along, and you know, you could probably call it a power ballad as well. Really great. I like the sound of the bass guitar in this one. It has some jazzy and bluesy parts with the guitar playing. I really like the middle riff, like din it, and if you're listening to it on the speakers, you you hear like one over here, kind of alternates when they alternate the channels. It's really great. Listen to this whether you listen to headphones or a speaker. So this one I almost went with. This was probably like the closest one for me, but I'm gonna go with Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, because just that classic acoustic intro, just such a nice sound to it. So the third one is You Shook Me from Led Zeppelin I. This is a blues song, Willie Dixon cover song. Really like this. The organ sound in the middle is kind of pretty cool. Kind of has that like, almost sounds like the Doors, you know. I really like that part. Has some harmonica playing a little. But this is one of those songs that does kind of like drag a little at some points. But this is going up against the Lemon song. Another bluesy song, has a cool opening riff. And you listen to both these together, it's actually kind of like, they're both kind of similar actually. You know, this Lemon song does have like a faster part in the middle, and both of these songs are over 6 minutes, but I think this one is a little better. I actually like the bass guitar solo on this one, and the ending line, and Down on the Killing Floor. Really like that. I think there were some versions of the album which actually called this song The Killing Floor. But anyway, I'm going with the Lemon song on this one. So this one, I just did like this one a little better. So next is Dazed and Confused from Led Zeppelin I. This is just a classic, just psychedelic rock, kind of like a simple type of song, the doom, 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 doom. And really great interplay between the bass guitar and the drums, and just very spacey. It's psychedelic, it's trippy. You get the like faster part before the guitar solo. This is just one of those classics. And this is going up against Thank You, another great song with an acoustic intro. Has that organ playing, I really like that. And the drums really carry the song a lot. And the song has lots of different like vocal style. Robert Plant sings kind of like low in some parts, kind of sings higher in some parts. And really great the lyrics, like, and Inspiration's what you are to me. Really love that. And the acoustic guitar solo. This one I almost picked, but I'm going with Dazed and Confused. That one is just a classic. I can't just like not pick that one. Next is Your Time Is Gonna Come. Really cool song. I really like the church organ in the intro. Then it has that drum beat followed by the acoustic guitars. Very memorable chorus with the drum fills. I also like the lyrics in this one. And it's almost like a karma song, you know, because he's talking about, you know, lying, cheating, hurting, that's all you seem to do. And, you know, your time is gonna come. I really like that. This is going against Heartbreaker, which is a really heavy song for its time. It's a radio hit. You know, great. I usually love these heavy songs, but very lyrically, it's actually similar to Your Time Is Gonna Come. The middle guitar solo is really classic. I like how Jimmy Page kind of plays, he plays kind of like, you know, just by himself without the band for a few seconds. That's really great, but this is another close one. I know I usually go for the heavy songs, but I really like Your Time Is Gonna Come. It's just a really great song. I really like the lyrics in that one. Next is Black Mountain Sun, short instrumental written by Jimmy Page. Good song, it's short, really good drumming, but really not much to say about it. Going up against Living Loving Maid. Now, this is one of those songs on the radio. You would always hear it like right after Heartbreaker. So it's kind of strange because I was listening to these like one by one, like one after the other, and it sounds kind of weird, a little isolated, but still a great song. And it's a hard rocker, really great guitar work, great riffing. So for that reason, I'm going for Living Loving Maid. Okay, next is Communication Breakdown, really heavy song, one of the precursors to thrash metal, because the way they play is like got that down picking, you got the power chords, kind of like the two power chords that alternate. This is just basically, you know, like a Metallica song almost, but you know, like I guess it would be about like 15 years prior, but it's not a long song. I've always liked it, but the next song is called Ramble On, and another really great song. It just has that bass guitar, the drum beat, has Jimmy Page kind of strumming the acoustic guitar, got the heavier parts during the chorus, you got the keyboard parts in the middle, and if you listen to the lyrics, they're all about like the Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to read some of the lyrics. So he says, "'Twas in the darkest depths of Mordor I met a girl so fair, but Gollum and the evil one crept up and slipped away with her." So if you listen, you gotta listen to the lyrics. I mean, I think just for that and just the great lyric writing, just all those different parts, I'm going with Ramble On, even though I know the other one is like a metal song, but Ramble On is just a better song, and that's why I went with it. Okay, next is I Can't Quit You Baby, blues song, Willie Dixon cover. So out of all the songs on the album, I think this one is kind of just okay. I do like the guitar solos from Jimmy Page in this one. Going up against Moby Dick, this is just one of the greatest instrumentals. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, you get that great guitar riff, and like, then Jimmy Page playing those guitar fills right in the middle between that little riff. Then there's this like long drum solo. You don't really get a lot of drum solos in rock songs, but John Bonham, he has these great solos, and that's why I'm definitely going with Moby Dick. That's an easy one for me. And this is the last one. How Many More Times from Led Zeppelin I. I really like this one a lot. It has the psychedelic sounds, got the classic bass line, kind of continues with a riff. And it's a bluesy song, but also kind of heavy, kind of trippy, kind of a long song. It's like 8 minutes, 28 seconds. There are parts that reminds me of like the band Cream. It kind of has that like psychedelic parts. This one's really good. I like it a lot. Going up against Bring It On Home. Now this is it kind of actually it's like a partial cover, I guess you call it that. It starts out as like the blues, you know, which is like I believe Willie Dixon or an old blues standard from the 20s. But then the second part, you know, really great. You know, that part was original music. And this is a hard rock. I really like that one. And this is probably another one that's kind of hard for me to pick. But I'm going with How Many More Times. I just believe that's just like a superior song, just really great. Even though it's a long song, it's just a really great one. So my final tally, this was really close. There were a lot of close ones, but will be Led Zeppelin I with 4 songs, Led Zeppelin II with 5 songs. So I have 2 being the superior one, but again, they were very close. There were a few of them that I could have went either way with. But that is it. So let me know in the comments. You know, you want to like put your list in the bottom, or just say which one you think you would prefer. That is it. And if you want, you know, throw me a couple more suggestions, because between now and maybe about like January 15th, I won't really be doing neither new releases nor like anniversary reviews. So I'm kind of like open to pretty much anything from here on in. I'm probably not going to be doing any more of those Christmas albums. My views were very low on those first 2 I did. So I'm going to be doing some of this like classic rock and any other viewer requests. So that is it. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll put some other videos there, and I'll see you all in the next one.